As we head into week 4, we have a lot to cover, and frankly, with what I saw in week 3, I don't even know where to begin, so I guess I'll start with you, Dallas. Or should I say phallus, as in fallacy? As in any argument supporting you actually being a Super Bowl contender is obviously a fallacy. Jerry, he's calling us a fallacy right now. I really don't know what to do. Oh, okay, I'll give that a try. Jerry says everyone is entitled to one bad game. Well, that's great, Dallas, but if we're counting last season's playoffs, you've been bad in 2 of your last 4 games, and since you won't be playing Daniel Jones and Zach Wilson every week, I would kindly urge you to remove your head from your rectum. Okay, Jerry, now he's almost kind of using bad words, and I don't know what to do again. Los Angeles, what do you want? I have a question? Oh, yeah, it's funny, I have a question too. When are you firing Brandon Staley and elevating Kellen Moore? Okay, why do you seem mad at us? We won this week. But you see, Los Angeles, you did not outright win. You happened to win, thanks in part to the fact that Minnesota here has become so elite at giving away football games. Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you. I'm sorry, thank you? Okay, maybe you didn't hear me, Minnesota. I said you are elite at giving away football games. Thank you. Minnesota, stop saying thank you. Yeah, dude, I don't get it. Why do you keep thanking him? I'm just pretending he stops talking after he says the word elite, so all I'm hearing is Minnesota is elite. I figure it's a good way to trick my psyche into believing we're not going to blow any more games. Oh, smart. No, not smart. And with a combined record of 1-5, I would say neither of you are smart. Now when it comes to football, and there are a lot of teams in this league that are not smart when it comes to football, and yes, Chicago, I'm looking at you. Oh, I was afraid of that. We lost to the Super Bowl champs. Is that really a surprise? No, but Fox cutting away from your game to keep you from cattle prodding our eyes with whatever it was you were doing on the field was a bit of a surprise. And how bad do you have to be, Chicago, for a major network to cut away from your game as early as September? You care to venture an answer, Chicago, or are you going to just sit there staring at me with that look on your face? Oh, sorry, I thought it was one of those remedial questions. Remedial question? Yeah, you know, the kind that doesn't require an answer. That is a rhetorical question, Chicago. Remedial, if we're putting it in the context of the Chicago Bears, would mean a team who has not achieved the level of attainment necessary to compete in the National Football League. And help you understand further, Chicago, I'm going to go ahead and use that word in a sentence for you. In week 4, the Chicago Bears and Denver Broncos will go head-to-head in the Remedial Bowl. I'm still not getting it. Could you try another sentence? Wait, are we making that a bowl game now? That's pretty cool. What does the winner get? Nothing, Denver, because when the 2 of you play, none of us win, okay? We all lose. And if you stop and listen really closely, you can probably still hear the sound of Miami scoring on you. Attention all students and faculty. The creator demands that the New York Jets bench Zach Wilson immediately because, seriously, what are you doing? Is there anything you'd like to say to that, New York? Zach gives us the best chance to win. Oh, my God. New York, the creator vehemently disagrees with that sentence. Tell me he did not just say that. Tell me he did not just say the guy who sacked himself gives this team the best chance to win. I can accept that this team has caused me so much misery over the years, but never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd ever have to watch Taylor Swift laugh at us while her boyfriend kicks our ass. Okay, I think we're going to take a timeout over here for a little while and let things simmer down. Wildest Dreams is actually a Taylor Swift song. I don't know if he knows that. I knew that. Moving along, Denver, apology letter right now. We're sorry again that we look terrible again, and we promise to be better, you know, again. Good start. Now I want you to handwrite that 70 times on 70 sheets of paper, front and back, and have it on my desk by the end of the week. Oh, come on, we already have a lot on our plate as it is. We have to fix our defense. We have to fix Russ. We've got the Remedial Bowl coming up this weekend. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Denver. You break it, you fix it. Minnesota, apology letter. Let's go. Dear fans, we know we're letting you down again, but in our defense, you should probably be used to this by now. Those poor bastards. And no, I do not currently have the future-telling device, though I do hope to possess it someday. So, it's a battle to the death you want, then. Very well. Fair warning to all of you, Carolina loss is absolutely on the table this week. You bet it is, and fair warning to you, if you lose that game, you will be joining Vegas in detention. Telling you now, the window seat's mine, dude. And speaking of Vegas, I know, we should have went for the touchdown, and we kicked the field goal, yada, 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 but Josh McDaniels is a nightmare as a head coach. I mean, just ask Denver. Denver's busy right now. Only 69 more to go. I said both sides, Denver. Only 69.5 more to go. Vegas, you knew Josh McDaniels was a terrible head coach last season, yet you still decided to bring him back. Oh, what a coincidence. We brought our bad head coach back too. And we're bringing ours back next season. Does anybody want to buy a t-shirt with a motivational saying on it, by the way? It is a great way to overcome team adversity, or so the theory would suggest. Now, you see, you guys bringing those coaches back doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, what have they ever won? But Josh McDaniels was plucked fresh from the New England coaching tree. A tree, by the way, which has a long, storied history of success. A tree I poisoned long ago, so anyone foolish enough to partake in its fruit would bite into something spoiled and clumsy. Oh, so that explains Matt Patricia. And probably why our defense under Brian Flores is giving up 27 points per game. 27 points? That's it? Denver, get back to work. And Jacksonville, what is happening with you? You're falling apart. Yeah, about that, I actually have a question. Can we still blame Urban Meyer for this, or has the statute of limitations expired on that? It's expired, Jacksonville. Okay, well, then I don't really have an explanation other than maybe the prince we drafted is more of a pauper. Okay, that's class. Jacksonville, you get points for the Mark Twain reference there, but if you do not get it together soon, you will be on my radar. And that brings me to Miami. Yeah? You know, Miami, I would just like to offer you a heartfelt apology for predicting you would only have 7 wins this season. You're so well coached. You have playmakers all around. And Tua just might be the very best quarterback in the NFL right now. Well, I accept that apology. Oh my God! I mean, first it was Josh Allen, then it was Joe Burrow, and now apparently it's Tua. When are we going to stop pretending there's a quarterback in this league that's better than Patrick Mahomes? I mean, it's madness! You do know Taylor Swift is an Eagles fan, right? Which means she was rooting for us when we played each other in the Super Bowl last season. Don't you ever speak the Red Queen's name again. And please don't tell Brittany I called Taylor our queen, because that's just going to turn into a giant headache. Oh, I'm telling her. You know, he apologizes to Miami for saying they'd only win 7 games, but refuses to apologize to us for saying we'd only win 5 games and that Jordan Love wouldn't be a franchise quarterback. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Yeah, you want to know what's even more incredible? I didn't get the tension in this episode. Vegas, that's the tension for being cocky. Damn it, I was so close.